Hi guys, this is the game from yesterday, my yesterday's game replay when I went to my Cyclones. I want to explore the possibilities of Cyclones a little bit more because I didn't play them much. There was a period of time there where I used them mostly on Oblivion Express, like because they have decent damage output, combined with Goliaths, but I don't remember if I ever did just mass Cyclones. And Cyclones are fragile units, but they are actually pretty good unit if you use them correctly. So IMP0, my ally is Rebel Raider, and I forgot to give him the gas, not gas drones, but tech reactors. So that is my bad. But I have this time drone master. You see the laser is very late because I need a lot of gas for a Cyclone gameplay. Cyclone costs 150 minerals and 100 gas, so this is 3 to 2 ratio of minerals and gas, and mining is kind of 5 to 2 plus upgrades are kind of even on minerals and gas, so I needed those drones for extra gas. See, this is kind of a good thing that they have pretty good damage output, so they destroy this bunker really fast, but they are okay, 240, they are not weak either, but you need to micro them, otherwise I would have lost one, so I pull back one that it's injured. And yeah, now I can use Cyclones over here to clear this area because there is just one bunker there, and that's actually fortunate it was Terran because it's Protoss, Dragoons, Zealots and gun cannons, so more stuff. Okay, and I'm using Ares to clear this. I'm using Ares Mastery because they are more useful than Concentrator Beam on this map. Like on Oblivion Express and Channel Ascension, you definitely want to use Concentrator Beam because the utility on that map. Okay, so I'm going for, of course, range, and I did armory. When you rush laser, you need armory fast because it is a condition for the upgrades. But stupid mosquito. Now it's dead. Okay. But of course, if you're going Cyclones, then you need it too because both Cyclone upgrades require armory. Okay, so first one is I already did is lock on range, and that's very important because you want to stay. They can shoot. Shoot on the move, so you wanna stay far from enemies, not to receive damage while dealing damage. Okay, and also I'll need of course science vessels to heal them and to give some barriers if when needed. Okay, I am going for double upgrade. Yeah, I will going for double upgrades, although maybe it's not necessary, but I mean, it's okay. So let's speed it up. Okay, my ally is Rebel Raider, but he is going for bio. I don't know why. Okay, for now I'm evading these guys, but see, now I don't have. Okay, I do have to combat drop, but I think I didn't even use them here. Have just 5 Cyclones, and this lock-on is actually really good. It deals 1000 damage over 20 seconds, so I can move while firing. So cancels only target moves out of range. So and cooldown is only 6 seconds, so this is a pretty good Cyclones. As you can see, they will kill this train very fast. Only 5 Cyclones. Okay, and train has 8000 and yeah, exactly 8000 HP. So it's yeah, pretty good thing. And now I will defend here. Okay, yeah, it's a Sky Terran. Okay, these benches went down pretty fast, and now Ares are going to clear here, and Cyclones are going here. Okay, now one thing, I actually didn't know that I actually figured this out only kind of this game and late game. and I used it in the last hybrid, but I didn't realize the thing that actually by default lock-on is on autocast. So on replay it doesn't show, but you can always set it off autocast, of course. But the thing is that Cyclones will not lock on the single target. Multiple Cyclones will not lock on automatically on single target. So you see this thing, this line, that's the lock on, and when one Cyclone is locked on the hybrid, but others will not. So once one Cyclone is locked on a single target, other ones won't do the same thing, so you want to do it manually. This is actually a good thing to prevent Cyclones from overkilling, like if you, for example, fight several stalkers. So if all Cyclones lock on the front one, then they will waste their lock on. So that's maximizing value when you're fighting the multiple units. But when you're fighting a single high HP target like this, then you wanna lock on with multiple Cyclone, and that's why it took me so long to kill this hybrid. It should have been you see the +4 speed, and even ally helps now. Okay, I need to dodge these things, but still reasonably fast, but it should have been done a lot faster. And this is a thing that I didn't know before. I didn't actually observe properly to see that this is the case. Okay. Later I even tried to fight a memorable boss with this, but it's kinda, Zeratul actually poses most problems. Because he's fast and he's cloaked. Okay, so might have been if I locked on with a laser to slow him down, but then again he can blink, so yeah, Zeratul is pretty much a problem. But it's still kinda doable. I mean, we did one while I was Nova, I did most of things, but okay, so this is kinda the good thing when you're pushing into places when there are ravens are a special problem. But you can still pull back, and when you have Ares, you put Ares in front so they can tank the damage and all the nasty spells. Okay, so the trains are a little less of a problem. I mean, because they are composed of multiple wagons, so one Cyclone will lock on each wagon, and therefore they will, even this 18,000 HP train will go down pretty fast. But okay, yeah, it's good that they can fire on the move, and actually these science vessels are pretty crucial because they have more range than vision. So to give them vision also when you are like the ledges, and so that these things can fly, to give. You see now those things are going down pretty fast, even the tank, before it can actually kill any of my Cyclones. And yeah, and when you see that one Cyclone is receiving like more damage, then unfortunately I didn't wanna. I actually kinda figured out which one is being targeted by the hybrid, but I was a split second too late to place a barrier to save that one. Well, okay, one Cyclone lost. I mean, I'm pretty good supply. I'm producing out of the 2 factories now. I think accidentally I made a double starport, so I realized then I made a second factory because yeah, I don't need double starport, but I need a double factory instead. Yeah, okay, so they it would be done much faster if I did this. Okay, now nobody is defending this, but I realized, okay, I'm gonna sack this 2 Cyclones just for vision, get the arrays, because Cyclones die very fast, so I will lose vision. But now well placed pulse cannon, and it's that's why I didn't want to go for a kind of payload director, because I didn't want to use Hercules, because Hercules play with Cyclones is kind of not so good, because you lose lock on, and it's mostly good with siege tanks. Goliath's okay also, but even Thors, but with Cyclones not so much. So I didn't when I can use a payload director because then top bar cooldowns and downside top bar cooldowns are halved, actually prolonged. So I wanted to have these top bars once the laser is done. It was only delayed because of course I did have a drone mastery. Okay, now I'm pushing in here. Okay, some barriers on the front ones to actually shield them. And my ally has a really awkward composition considering he's Rebel Raider. Okay, he does have... he doesn't have multiple orbitals. That's what you don't wanna do. I mean, if you're Rebel Raider, will need at least like 6 orbitals. It's kind of minimum. You wanna have like 8 to maybe even 14, 15, you know. Some people add that many. Okay, I think I had a game with Zero, but he was like on 20 or something orbitals. That's a ridiculous number. Okay, I have 9 science vessels, and by this time I think I realized the thing. So now you look at now I am doing it manually, but you don't wanna like use the rapid fire mouse key or something to actually all lock on all seconds, because you can see now I'm maxed and I have 30 Cyclones. Because once received a certain amount of damage, this hybrid will, you know, create doubles and will teleport, so you lose lock on. So not to waste lock on like that, you wanna lock on with like maybe 6-7 Cyclones, and then you have it ready with the others when the hybrid does that. So but you see now I'm doing, you know, this one is locked on by 4 Cyclones, this one by 2. So now this thing is going down. Okay, let's actually slow it to see. Okay, ally is also doing damage, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing most of the damage here. Okay, with these Cyclones. And now, you see, this will go down pretty fast. So that's it. That's it with the Cyclones. And yeah, pretty good unit actually. I think it's underestimated. And yeah, 240 HP. This is not they're not Thors, but they're actually pretty tanky. So I mean, I kind of forgot how many HP I don't play versus, so how many HP the Cyclone have there. I think less than that. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, okay. Maybe I can show you the stats for this game. Let me get out of the replay. Quick replay. So stats for this game. Match history, part and parcel. Yeah, I did most job in this. I did both bonuses. I think I did most damage to hybrids. Like almost double the kills. Parts collected, everything in my favor, and I was using only Cyclones. So so this was they are useful. I could have soloed this actually, no problems. And okay, I mean this statistic is enough. I think I lost. Okay, maybe I can wait. Okay, I lost 13 mostly to these maybe Amatobs and the plasma blast from the hybrids, but that's kind of acceptable. I was still max in the end, and like never got rooted. My army rooted, so I could should restart it from the scratch. Okay, it was just some casual Cyclones lost, but kept integrity of my army. Okay, so 21 mules. So my ally was actually, I think, muling whenever he had energy, but I mean, you need more multiple orbitals there. I can't play, and also you see that like he made only 25 Vikings, lost 12, so he was kind of operating with 13 Vikings in the end. He had some BCs that are not even shown here. I mean, if you're rebel rider, why are you doing this? Like, you can he has 90 plus level, so he has full masteries. So he could have used just top bars to clear the base, which I was doing actually, and and collect all the parts for the first hybrid, and then later like just mass yes, this just mostly Vikings, add some benches, and that would be good. But he went for bio, I don't know why, so Marauders have even most kills, although he made only 24, lost 8. But yeah, I mean, okay, he's probably not experienced enough with this. My master is, by the way, combat job duration and life. As I said, structure health. Still went structure health because immortality protocol is only for siege tanks and torch, so we do nothing, and yeah, Westman drone cost. Okay, so this is it. Cyclone, pretty good unit, and I think I'll be doing a little bit more games with Cyclones to see how they work against various enemy compositions on various maps. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and watch my other videos too.